everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone had a great Friday. And hope all the dashers, etc., made a few quid and enough to pay the bills and the petrol and everything else that you need. The money's for, and hopefully the customers all got their food as they wanted it delivered. Well, what's another late night? Bloody hell. Finished really late tonight. It's now, I got home probably about 15 minutes ago, and so it's now about 2:15 in the morning, Saturday morning. Didn't get started until late last night, I think. Maybe around 6:30, somewhere around about that time. I didn't actually look before I started the video, but yeah. We'd gone out, got out the house a bit late and ended up over at V's. Local cop taking a drive past. I wonder why it was going so slow. Anyway, so yeah, went to V's for a dinner last night, the Italian place down in Independence. It's been there, I think 60 years this place has been there. We used to go there a lot, but haven't done so for, I don't know when the last time is that we went in there, but you know, been working quite a lot lately, and thought, well, let's just go and have a nicer meal before a change. So we ended up in there, and it was pretty darn good. Expensive though. I mean, the prices have gone up yet, you know, more, but didn't seem like you got as much as what you used to. But heck, I didn't need too much. I didn't need any more to carry around with me. Blimey, I'm already tubby enough, although I've been losing it. But anyway, here's everything. Anyway, so yeah, I'll put pictures up in there. Really nice. If you're in the Independence area or Kansas City area, you need to go to V's, because real good food there. Had that copper going past again. Crikey. Anyway, so yeah, busy night with crazy flipping low ball orders. My first offer came in, and it was for V's. Going out to Blue Springs. It was paying, I think, $15 or something. Around about that. $14, $15. I don't know about some of these customers need to be a little bit brighter on what they do, you know, on their when they're getting their food delivered. It makes things a bit flipping simpler. Picked up from the Mint, always good there. Picked up there. Bit chilly staying outside there at the time. In fact, it's chilly now. I just looked before I came on here, and it says it's 25 degrees out. Yeah, the van says something else. I don't know. What does the van say? 32. It lies. Anyway, it says 25, and the wind chill takes it down to, I think it's 14 or 15. Chilly. And there was some flipping daft twit out there in short sleeves just a little earlier on. I ran into IHOP at some stage, and I whipped my jumper off and was running around in short sleeves. Didn't I get some funny looks? No wonder. Anyway, because everyone's running around in flipping big heavy winter coats today. We weren't that flipping cold, for God's sake. Christ, if you run around a bit, you'd flipping if you put some insulation on you, like food, get a little tubbier belly and stop going to the bloody gym so much, you'd wouldn't have to wear all the flipping, worry about grabbing all the winter coats. Anyway, so yeah, this order I picked up from the Mint. It was quite a hefty order, I think, too. But picked that one up, took it over to Blue Springs. Well, before I went, I looked at the map where it was going. Like I always do, I look before one before I pick it up, one before I accept it, to see if it's going to a flat or something like that, or a apartment building or whatever. So I wasn't doing that, but I saw that it was going somewhere in the business restaurant district over in Blue Springs, near Five Guys, and something called Kid Zone or something, I don't know. Anyway, so thought, okay, I'll take it. Good start to the night. Maybe I'll pick something up when we're out that way. Anyhow, so before I left, what's the name? The Mint was outside looking at it. I mean, it's got an address there, but it doesn't say. It looks like it's going to one of these businesses. So I sent a text to the people who said, "Is this going to a business?" Now I expected a flipping text back saying, "Yes, it's going to a business. This is the business name." No. A little bit later on, while I'm halfway flipping there, I think, or third of the way there, comes up, yes. Alright, well that's bloody helpful, isn't it? You could actually just say where you're going to. Then, like, as I get closer to the building, it comes in, yes, I'm an employee at Five Guys. Why don't you bloody well just write that in all the way down there? Oh, Jesus. Should have just written it there before. It makes things a lot easier. I can just go there straight there. I know where flipping Five Guys is, unfortunately, in Blue Springs. So I can just go straight there, get in the car park, bring your food into your off and back out again. As restaurant people, they should flipping well know that. I mean, surely they deal with, well, yeah, they do deal with Doordash in there, because I went in and picked up there from there once. Anyway, and I've picked up from Five Guys several times over in Lee Summit, unfortunately. But yeah, it makes things a lot easier. Plus, when I came out of there, don't go over there a whole lot, and it seems to have grown a heck of a lot since we've been out that way in that part. I just really don't like to go over there. It's too many. It's just too many businesses on top of one another, and it's just too much of it. Too much traffic all in one hit. And anyway, I came out of there, and I came out of their back car park. I didn't park in front of the building. So I'm watching the traffic more than anything. And anyhow, I pulled out of there, and I guess I wasn't watching properly, and I went up the little centre curb. Crikey, didn't half make a crack on the front of the van. Oh, jeez. I mean, luckily I didn't flipping boot it out of there, but I mean, I moved out of there at normal speed, about 5-10 miles an hour, something, and hit that curb. Van went up in the air. Oh, good grief. So I pulled over in one of the other businesses in the back of their car park and had a look. Luckily, nothing happened. But I have a lot of problems seeing those flipping things sometimes, especially at night. And I don't know the area, and I truly just wasn't looking at that. But I did whack it well. Did really whack it well. But I haven't. I don't see any physical damage, and we've been driving all night for the last flipping 7 hours or so I haven't seen anything. So anyway, yeah, but I wish there's a lot of those around, and for the most part they're unnecessary. These stupid flipping architects or whoever it is, road designers, put these flipping things in the middle of the road, and they just blend in with the way the road is, the colouring of the road. And as they keep flipping working on the roads to fill in all the holes or resurface them, these things just get you know, they just get all dirty, and well, they get dirty anyway. But I mean, I don't know. They need to put something on these bloody things, make them more visible. Put some bloody luminous paint on it or something. And I know it's not just me. The neighbour's the same, and he's been a heck of a lot younger than I am. But anyway. So yeah, I wish they'd do that. Well, what else have I done? I think I looked at it and I'd done 11 deliveries or something tonight. It didn't sound like an awful lot, but seems like I've done a lot more. But yeah, I had some pretty good paying orders, and no animals to meet tonight. They were all tucked up, cosy by the fireplace, if they had any sense, or under a blanket somewhere. Done some really late ones too. Picked up from 54th Street late. It must have been about midnight or something like that, somewhere around about that time. And picked that one up and took that out to Grandview. Well, first of all, I really don't like going to 54th Street. Many reasons. But anyway, went there, it was late enough, so I thought, okay, I'll do it. Surely can't be busy this time of night. Well, actually, it bloody well was. The place was packed. There was a lot of people in there. There was a lot of staff in there working. Well, didn't see that many as what I saw a few nights back, but that was a lot earlier. But anyhow, got seen straight away as soon as I went in there, and they took the food was already bagged up and ready to go. So I was in and out of there. Got that in the bag, and I already knew where it was going within reason. It was going to Grandview. Oh God, I knew it was going to Grandview, but it was paying pretty darn good, and I thought, all right, I'll take it. And so I got it off down there, and you know, Doordash map, well, Google Maps, what it uses, it will give you different way. It will recommend the way that it wants to take you. Most of the time I don't. A lot of the time I'll if I know where it's going, I'll just go another way, and the map can update itself. But I really wasn't sure where it was going, but I looked at it on the map and it went, okay, we're straight down 291, straight across, take over Bailey, down 291 even more further, 291 south, and then off is Shearer Road, and it's a straight road to it. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, that's alright, I'll do that. Well, stupidly I did that. It felt a heck of a lot longer, and bearing in mind it's later at night, it's most of Shearer Road is pretty flipping country, a lot of country, and you definitely got to look for the animals. Luckily Shearer Road appears to be flipping resurfaced, so I didn't have to worry about hitting any potholes. So much. I hit a couple of bags or something. I don't know why there was a couple of bags. I was too busy looking for deers. Okay. But or just drifted off going down this road. Boring arse road to go down, whipping in the middle of the night. But anyway, I went down there. I think it was like 7 miles or something just down this one road. Oh my God. And like I said, I had to be a lot more careful because it was didn't want to hit any deers. I saw, I think, just one down there, and that was one too many. And it had shot in the road too. It was at the side of the road. It had already gone across a bit further ahead of us. got off to the customer's house, and he just popped out of his flipping door, and I only got up halfway up the first flight of steps, and he came out, and I went, oh, here you go, Sandy. And then as I pulled up, tried to clicked on there that I took a picture of the front of his house. It said it's been dropped off order or whatever. Just took a picture, and because it said to leave at the door, so I just took a picture of the front of the house. When I got back in the van, and as I was hitting confirm, an order came in from a restaurant in Grandview. Oh crap. And it was going back to Lee Summit. Well, I don't know where this restaurant is in Grandview. I have heard of it. I've seen it on the come up a few times on the list at night, and I said it ain't too far away. I'll do that, because it was paying pretty well too, going back where we would come from. I went, yeah, I'll do that. I think it was like $16 or something. And we would pay $14 going out, so woof. So it's like $30 or something in an hour. So I went, yeah, I'll do that. Anyhow, so trying to figure my way out to get down to Grandview. I can't find my way through Grandview in the daytime. So at night time, I've been going down the outer road that's got several flipping cones all up the side of it, because they're doing roadworks or whatever yet again. Anyhow, go out, we find this restaurant, and it wasn't the name of the restaurant that was above. It was like some pub or kitchen. Well, that's not the name. Is that the name? Is that the number of it? I looked it up and went, well, that's a number, so sod it, that's where I'm going. It says kitchen and pub, that'll do. Anyway, I got out and looked, and at the side of their doorway it said the name of whatever it was I was supposed to be picking up from. And anyhow, I went in there, and no one in there. No one in there at all. It's like a pub. Bloody hell, if this was a pub in England, it would be packed. It would be packed even that time of the flipping morning. It was like 1 o'clock or something in the morning when I picked it up. Right, somewhere around about there. And anyhow, bloke shouted out and came out of the kitchen, and I said, I'm picking up a Doordash for whoever this is, mate. And he went, oh, he said it'll be a few minutes. I went, alright, just a seat here, I'll be alright. So then there was his menu on the bar, so I was taking a picture. I was looking at the menu, and I went, bloody, I'm getting hungry now. So I took a picture of the menu, I put it up here. And so then I just went and sat down at a table and that. And anyway, the geezer comes out with the food about 5 minutes or so later. And he got to chatting with him. I said, yeah, I was just looking at your menu and getting hungry. And he said, oh, here we go, you should take a menu. I said, no worries, mate. I said, I flipping just took a picture of it, that's fine. And he says to me, oh, where's your accent from? Well, same place as I am. Anyhow, we got to chatting and that, and I said to him, it's a pub, innit? I said, flipping, where is everybody? I said, if this was in England, mate, the bloody place would flipping be packed. He said, well, I've only just opened. What? Just opened? It was a funny pub. Was it an all-night pub? Jeez. If you had that in England, flipping, you'd be flipping well away. There'd be a lot of people that would love that, I can tell you that. Pub in the middle of the night, they can come out the usual ones and then flipping dive into that one for the rest of the night. Gosh, truth. I can't tell you how many people I've pulled out of flipping pubs in the middle of the morning, or early in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, because they've fallen asleep at the bar, and the bar people just leave them there. Anyhow, well, at least they used to. But anyhow, so picked that food up, had a chat with him. He was quite a nice bloke. I don't know his name, but anyway, Oh, what was the name of the bloody place? Oh, geez. Right, quick sec. Alright, so had to go look up where that place was I went to. Actually picked up from the business that I was picking up from was Juicy Cheesecake. No, cheese steaks even. Cheesecakes. Juicy's Cheesesteaks. I'll put a picture up here. Anyway, but the name on the top of the building was Francisco's Kitchen and Pub. And like I said, as I'd parked in front of the building, but there was a great big flipping bricked up pillar there, and it was hiding a notice that I need to look at. So anyway, as I walked around it, there was just like, next to the door, there's all these names of different names this building's got, businesses got, and one of them was that Juicy's cheese steaks. I keep saying cake on the mind. Anyway, like I said, I've seen it on the Doordash app, etc., and come up every now and again when I've been out door dashing late. It comes up, pick up in Grandview, and it's come up on the Grubhub one as well, I believe. I'm sure it comes up there, because Grubhub tends to try and get me to go out that way. But yeah, I'll put the menu up here. He's got a website. It must be pretty good, because I mean, people seem to come up quite often. But it's just well out of our well away from where we are, so I tend not to go out there. But as we were out that way tonight and it popped up and it was going back to Lee Summit, I went, sod it, we'll take it. And it was actually pretty easy drop off once I got close to where it was going to. It was just really on the way to where we was heading to, so that was pretty handy. But yeah, like I said, I'll put his menu up on there. He's got his website at the bottom of his menu, bottom left-hand corner of one side of the menu. I don't think I took the picture too vipping well on that, but anyway, you'll get an idea. And if you want to get onto his website, you'll he says if you order from his website, you actually get discounted food as well. So there you go, try that. And it smelled pretty bloody good in here too. Looks like it does barbecues, it does what else? You got pizzas in there, and he does sandwiches and salads. I'm not really big on salads, but anyway, even I did have a salad last night with these. But they got some, I don't know, their house-made sauce is rather good. Dressing, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so yeah, it was, came back from, got that one delivered, and picked up from Taco Bell as well after that. The Taco Bell in 291, no, not 291, where was I? Chipman Road. The Taco Bell on Chipman Road appears to have some, I don't know if they've been, I don't know if they'd been working for a long time, long shift already, or they just needed something to boost them up. I really don't know, but I don't know how many times I said the name of whoever I was there to pick up. I mean, how can you mess up the name Aiden? I'm here to pick up for Aiden. You here for? Oh, for God's sake. Aiden. And then someone from the kitchen or someone else comes on. You here to pick up for who? Oh, bloody Doordash, mate. Pippin, just tell me to go forward and we'll figure it out from there. And you can look at the bloody thing on the screen if you can't understand me. Like, bloody hell, we gave you the English language. I'm sorry that you can't figure it out coming out of an English person's mouth. But it's bloody Aiden. And then I get up to the window, and the girl that flipping couldn't understand me in the first place. Oh, you're here for Aiden? Aiden? Yes. Yes, I'm here for Aiden. Doordash for Aiden. So then she goes in. I don't know what she said, but then this bloke comes out and he goes, "You here for who?" Oh, for flipping heck's sake, pal. Aiden. Oh yeah, you're for Aiden. Doordash for Aiden. Holy bloody shite. Anyhow, and it wasn't me talking through the speaker that made it hard, because I just couldn't figure it out even when I got to the bloody window. Finally, I'm like, it's here. Look, just here. Yeah, it was getting a bit late for all of that stupidity for me. But yeah, it was somewhat of a busy evening. Yeah, we did one at Wingstop, and when I got in there, it was a young lady that was in there that always at the front. Again, she needs some help. She's a very nice woman. There is no doubt about it. Nice. I'm not having a go at her at all, but she doesn't seem to have the ability to work the room, as I say. You know, if you see a driver coming in that you've seen in there several times, I think you should kind of look over to them and go, "Are you here for that?" And then just look at the thing whilst you're still dealing with a customer in front of you. I mean, you can take like a few seconds away and just go, "Oh yeah, okay, let me just get that. Okay, get that." I mean, I've worked in the flipping customer service flipping area for many flipping years, and you can work the room. You can definitely work the room. But anyway, I said to her after the people were sat down and the other had gone, I said, "Is Winston still here?" She says, "Oh yeah, he just took the day off, or he has a day off." Damn. Oh, well, I'm glad he's still here, but I wish he was here now. But he just seems to have a way of flipping getting stuff done and on its way. Not just for me. I mean, I watch him deal with other people too and get it all sorted out. It seems to be very lax when he's not there. I don't think he's there shouting at people to get it done. I just think he's just got that way about him. He's just bloody good manager, that's all. Anyway, yes, I did kind of all round tonight then, really. Did Taco Bell, did Wingstop, did the Mint, did, where did I go to? 54th Street, Papa John's, Pizza Hut on Rice Road. They've got a lot of drivers now. Seems like they've got plenty of drivers. But I guess the one that I went to pick up was only his second one that he'd passed out to Doordash today. But he said, I think it must have just come through the app. I don't know. I was there I was just parked up by the Mint, actually, the usual. But I'd only just got there too. Anyway, so went on and picked that up. I waited in there 5 minutes or so. It weren't such a problem. Bloody hell, not flipping chilly in that room and all. You think just a little flipping Pizza Hut, the place would be bloody warm. Anyway, so picked up and delivered that one, and oh, good grief, it just seems like I got a few others done too. I don't remember where else. I know there was lots of crazy flipping offers come through. Several from Walgreens came through that I just don't have that desire in me to go do any shopping. Even though it was only one item, I still weren't sodding about. At least not tonight. Maybe on a slower night I might do it. I've done it before. It's not like I've never done it before. I went in there and picked up 3 items, I think, from Walgreens, and then went to possibly another Walgreens or CVS or something on a much busier time. That really peed me off. So maybe that's why I haven't been bothered to do it. And then a few came in from Hy-Vee to go do shop and delivers to. Yeah, just don't want to do with that stuff. But I will say, if you've been the last night, or yesterday rather, and then yeah, maybe last night too, I've been looking for other gig apps, and there's one that I did try. I registered myself with Spark. I finally got all that flipping dealt with. I was just waiting on the background check to come out, sorted out, but I don't know why it's taking so bloody long, because it's really quick once it's done. The recent ones I've done, I think, have been just done and you're straight on there. So I don't see any problems with those. And then there's one that's, oh crikey, what was it called? Inspection contractors or something. Or that's what your title is, doing this. And basically all you do is go around, take pictures, and like of cars off of eBay. People want you to take pictures of cars off of eBay. I guess they just want you to go take pictures of certain areas on the car, or maybe the seller hasn't put any decent flipping pictures on it, and they just want you to go take some better ones. Which is lucky, because I like taking pictures of cars, and I do take good pictures of cars, because I've sold enough over the years that I know where to do all that. And then there's houses as well that you got to take pictures of for some bloody reason. I don't know what, but whatever the reasons are. And take pictures of shops as well. Basically, it's just taking pictures, uploading them to some bloody their app for whatever the reason is, and sending in a report, and then they get paid. You get paid for it. But I signed up for that one, and that seemed to be a bit of an odd app. I hadn't really looked too far into it as regards all the ins and outs of it, but it seemed like pretty ripping easy as it was. So just have to see and wait on that one. I did look up some YouTube videos on it. There wasn't a whole lot on it, I don't think, but I was looking at how many months ago these people put these videos on, but it was after that. I did that after I'd signed up for it, because it sounded alright. But then I went through iTunes, and I recommend. I went through the iTunes list, and all I did was tap in gig apps, and I started scrolling. Unfortunately, I was doing that whilst I was waiting on orders coming in from Doordash, etc. to last night, and every time one came in that looked, I'd look at it, and then I'd get kicked off of VPN iTunes. I'd have to go start back from the beginning again. But there's lots of them, heck of a lot. There's one on there that you gig app for doing laundry for people. Well, yeah, I mean, I've had people do laundry for me VPN in the past, but having a gig app for it, I never even thought about that. But it's a good idea, definitely a good idea. And then yeah, I don't know what else. I mean, you can go on there and find work in your area, or wherever you want to do. People that are just looking for a bartender or something just for that night, or a delivery driver just for that night, or however long, and you can just go in and yeah, I'll do that. And there's no ripping resumes or whatever needed apparently on some of these things, and you can just go in and do a delivery driver, or do the bartending, or food service, or whatever they need, and you can get paid like straight away. As soon as you finish your shift, you're paid, done. So that's there's just lots of them, lots and lots of them, and I don't even think I touched flipping half of them. Don't even think I've got anywhere close, because the list just seemed to go on and on. But anyway, so usual thing, I'm going to put all the list of what I've done somewhere on the video, and all what I've done through last night and whatever this morning too. And it's now 2:55. Holy crap! And the rest I'll and then I'll put some out, put the menu in that's out here for Francisco's as well. I can't recommend the food because I've not had it, but all I can tell you is it smells bloody good. But it seems like it's on the pickup list that I've seen over the last several months or more with both Grubhub and Doordash. So, but it's just that I don't go out that way, or I haven't been out that way. I was just lucky to get out that way tonight, or unlucky, whichever. I don't know, but no, it seemed to work out pretty well. But and the bloke seems to be pretty nice in here too. I didn't get his name. We didn't get that far, but he seemed all right. He was in there working hard, so. All right, so usual thing, please like if you like the video, just hit the thumbs up button, and hit subscribe as well. Both of those actions help the video somehow, something to do with algorithms or whatever on YouTube. I don't know how all that, I don't profess to know how all of that lark works, but anyway. And share it with friends or enemies, whoever you think might get some fun out of watching me babble on. And don't forget, click the bell icon so you get warned of when the new videos come out. And actually, I didn't count it yesterday, but yesterday, or the previous video to this one, was actually my 100th video. Good grief, I didn't realise I'd done that many. So this is 101. So I should put some pictures of Dalmatians on it. 101 Dalmatians. Crazy person. Anyway, it's too early in the morning to be doing all this lot. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back out again sometime today. I don't imagine it's going to be too early, but hopefully I'll get out before it's been dark time. And then of course I'll be out there on Sunday too, because Chiefs play Sunday. Unfortunately, it's a midday game, which is somewhat good because people won't have had too much time to get out and eat, maybe, unless they've been out for breakfast. So there might well be some lot of orders floating about that day. So I may well be out early. How late I'll be out is another thing. But all I know is I've got to dress up a little bit more because it's flipping getting cold. It's getting chilly. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks again. Hope everyone has a brilliant Saturday. And hopefully any early morning dashes or whatever gig workers are here, have a good day of it, good time of it, and a great weekend, and hopefully all the customers get their food as they wanted. And I'll be back. Cheers. Ta-da.